Are we on? Hello, everybody. I think I'm on. I'm not sure. So, what's going on this live is I am starting to do the lives on the desktop through a different studio. I'm kind of on a third broadcasting network. I'm actually going through OBS Studio, and I've linked that with YouTube, and I don't know if it's working, so I'm just waiting for somebody to pop up and say something. Anybody there? Oh crap, don't know what I've done. So I'm kind of just looking for the comments section. It should be coming up somewhere. I can't see it if you guys are typing away. Let me just have a look. Don't know what I've done. Don't know what I've done. So yeah, apparently I'm live. There should be a chat section coming up. I'm just going to put my mobile on because I can't see the comments. And I'll be able to answer you guys. You can tell me what all this looks like. I need to know what you guys are seeing through the stream. Are you just seeing me? Are you seeing all of my screen with the equalizers and the chat boxes and all the other things? What is going on there? Just a second. Right, so I can see it now. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm seeing the chat on my mobile. It's not coming up on the screen, so I can see that I've got the multiple windows here. How are you all doing, by the way? Have you had a good week? You see 4 windows of blue lines. Can you guys see the video image? Is it tripping you out? This is what it's like on OBS. You're kind of looking at a tunnel effect. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? There should be a chat section coming up on this, and there isn't. So you're kind of seeing what I'm doing on the desktop screen now, which you shouldn't be really. Let me see if I can change the view. It is kind of a new way of doing it, and I'm trying to do it because I can add as I'm talking to you, I can put videos up and you guys can see them at the same time as me, and we can have a talk about it. This is why I'm trying to get my head around it, which is why I wanted to try it tonight. Are you guys seeing, can you see the square with the video with my face in it? Can you see that? Hello, Tina. It all looks normal. So, is people seeing different things here? Yes. Right. Yes. So, what I'm noticing is as well, there's a delay as I'm seeing it coming up. So, I need to get this off the screen. Just chat amongst yourselves, guys, or just ask me any paranormal related questions. I've got my phone in front of me. Well, I can see the chat, but the chat needs to be on the screen as well at the same time, so you guys can see everything. Are you getting this? Is that pretty much what you guys are seeing? Looks better on the TV. Alright, okay. See, I use OBS to do video editing. I've never used it to do a live stream. But doing a bit of research, I noticed that using OBS, like I said, I can put photographs and videos up as we're doing a live stream, and you guys can watch it at the same time we're all seeing it. You're on your phone. Right, I'm just looking through some of the settings here. If anybody knows how to use OBS on a stream, let me know, and I will change the setting. Once I've done it once, it'll be okay. We'll get there. So still there. Docs. Chat. There you go. I've got the chat up. I'm getting there. I've got the chat box up, guys. I can see what you're saying now. So now, excuse me. Now I need to change the background setting, because you don't need to see my control box like this, because you won't have a clue. I don't have much of a clue what's going on with it unless I'm video editing. Yes. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay, I've just shut the chat. Just a minute, guys. It's actually one of the docs. There it is. Should be coming back. There it is. Oh, great. Great. So what, actually, if I close my screen, yeah, I may lose the chat as well. Let me just, yeah, I've lost the chat. You can probably see my desktop now. Let's get it back on. So anyway, I know it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but until I figure it out, I don't know. Did you guys just see that background shot then? And was the video still there as I did it? It's canned. This is how we test things. I need you guys to tell me. So who's in? Who we got in? We've got, let me start at the top. We've got Sue. We've got Mike, Tina, Jack. Who else? Who else is in there? Babsy. Hello, Babsy. Willow. Hello, Willow. So this will be figured out by next time. So we'll be watching a video at the same time I'm talking to you guys. Tracy's in. Good evening, Tracy. Just ignore the rest of the screen. It's a new program I'm using, and I still haven't got my head around it completely. Oh, golf course. Oh, you saw that, did you? Was the square with me in it still there? Let me do it again. Right. So as I am talking now, you've got all that field, the tree. It's my desktop background. Are you seeing my face at the same time? And then now, while you're answering that, I'm going to switch it back to the chat so I can see your replies. And if that is, I know how to do it. We're still there. Right, so I was still there as the background changed. Give me a thumbs up if that's right, because there is a delay in this. I thought it was a beach. That wasn't a beach. Where was the sand? We get there in the end. Right, so now I can actually play some footage, and my image will still be there. I get it now. I get it. So, looking at Mike's response and other people's, there's about maybe a 15-second delay. So I'm speaking now. You're going to hear this in about 15 seconds. You thought it was a beach. Right, okay. Back to the what? Back to the blue land. Yeah, I'm going to get an image on now. It's because this is a full new system I'm working with. It's completely new computer. Everything's different. I'm not actually streaming through YouTube. I'm streaming through OBS Studio. You probably see the little window with the pink lights going around it. Figuring it out, and there's a reason. Like I said, it's so you guys, as I'm looking at footage, we can talk live and check things out. If that makes sense. We got there. What have I done with it? I do have some footage, but I don't know where I've put it. You're good. Just a second. You see, we use I don't know if you can see these. These are like I use these as external drives. Put them in docking stations. They're just full of footage. I've got loads. Look, I've got my hands full of them. So all the videos we take go on these external drives. I just keep everything. I've got loads. I've got some more. I've got two more. Look, I've got. I don't know if you can make them out on the camera. I've got, look, at the minute there's all that lot to get through, and there's even one of them drives is a terror. So, yeah. Hello, Jack. Hit the like button. I need to get something better on the back, don't I? Right, let's minimise that. I should still be there somewhere. I don't think I've actually got anything on this new system what I can show you guys. However, so you should know this is my Google screen. I have mine in the dark setting because I don't like the bright light, to be honest. This is where it gets interesting. So, right, YouTube. Ugh. Black screen for a minute. Are we still on? What the hell is all this? So, as I'm looking on YouTube, have you guys been looking at anything recently you want me to look at right now? I haven't even looked at anything what you've asked me, so let me get you back up on my phone and I can see what you're typing away. Have I lost the chat? Have I lost the chat? Have I lost the chat? Oh no. Did I lose the chat then? Oh, it's still there. Soul Sisters of the Violet Flame, good evening. Ask me anything paranormal related. If you want me to take a look at a video, I can link you guys as I'm doing it live as well. I've lost the chat on my phone, but the chat is still here over on the YouTube channel. Let me just refresh. skip. So, alright guys, here we go. Amy's Crypt. Jack, you want me to look at Amy's Crypt? Right, let's take a look at Amy's Crypt. I'm going to drop this screen again. This is my editing studio, what you're all looking at. Very confusing, even for me. I should still be there. You should still be able to hear me. Amy's Crypt. Wow. 291k subscribers. What is it about Amy's Crypt, Jack? What you want me to look for? What are we looking for particularly? Hello Matt, how are you doing? Jack. You're on the what? You're on the what of our channel? See, I can't see what that last thing is you said there, Sue. What am I looking for? Is this channel meant to be... does she fake things? Is she a good investigator? Jack, what is it? What am I looking for in particular before I start looking at this? I'll look at the newest video, which is... It was 10 days ago. Surviving 48 hours in Ireland's most haunted places. With a bit of luck, you guys should be able to hear it as well. If there is any debunking. Oh, you want me to look to see if it's faked? Alright, but if anybody else has got a request like that, Sue's on the fence about her channel. You'd be better off naming the video and then telling me the timestamp whereabouts in the video it is. I just need to say as well, as I'm doing this, this video is for debate and teaching guys in the paranormal community about anything paranormal or fake. I just need to say that. So let's look at the latest one. We won't watch too much because it's not our footage, but we are allowed to critique this kind of thing, which is what I'm gonna do.
Let's mess them up.
Oh, bloody advert.
Nights out.
Yeah, skip that. Don't know if you can hear it.
As we set off sail towards Spike Island, neither Jared or
Is she Australian? I've never seen this before. I didn't know she was Australian.
myself knew quite what we were in for. This location would become a massive challenge for us as investigators.
That looks like a cool place to investigate. Right, let's skip the bomb from the beginning. I don't know who these guys are. I've never seen them before. I don't normally watch people's stuff unless they're faking things and people ask me to.
Thing in my hand, you might be able to make it generate some sounds, words, make it move up and down.
Straight away, I noticed straight away within the first couple of seconds, and you guys may have, obviously there's an echo, they're in the tunnels, there's a vibration. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I could hear it. I'll play it again. After he's finished speaking and the echo's gone, that vibration is still there. It's vibrating, and that will affect any sound recordings. What they may say, oh, there's a voice there, and it's actual vibration in the walls. Good evening, Bimble with Bruce. How are you doing? You've missed us. I know when I'm out and about and walking around cemeteries and things, I don't get a chance to see all the comments and answer everybody, but this, when I'm doing this sort of thing, I do. Here we go, listen. footsteps they're talking about. We don't know how many people are there with them on this location. There could be somebody further down the tunnel, and don't forget, sound does travel. You can't say that that's paranormal.
We are like 10 metres underground now, under one of the
Do like the microphone, the road there.
fortified hills that was created here, and you can really tell it's very cold, very wet.
Yeah, it's going to be. Let me just forward it a little bit.
Down here. So this one could be 1938. Is there a Kelly here? This is more etched into the stone.
There's going to be a lot of dust in there, I know that much. There's going to be a lot of damp as well. Just trying to see what camera it is she's using. I don't know. I can't tell by that particular shot.
There's graffiti here. Like under the whitewash, they think that this is even older, like 1800s.
I don't know when it was built. I didn't listen to the history.
No.
I'm hearing voices.
Hearing voices down here, yeah.
Whoa, what's that he's got on his camera? So he's got his mobile phone connected to the little rig he's got made there, and it looks like it's a phone app. Right, enough said about phone apps on investigations. You're going to get that sound noise. They are right next to, was it the sea or something? I saw water just as the video started. That's what that sounded like to me. Sound travelling through them tunnels. Sounded like the water, but I may be wrong. Badger, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
What do you want more of?
To me, I've heard that before. I mean, we've done tunnels and things before. That to me, that was the wind. You get a breeze, and the tunnels, whatever shape the tunnels are, I mean, you're going to get noises. You're going to get like drafts, like vacuums created if one part of the tunnel's warmer than the other. You've got to look at all these things. And I understand they're making a video for YouTube, so they're going to point things like this out. I mean, we'd point it out, but would give it an explanation. Badger feels like crap.
Can you tell me? Maybe you can give me a number. Where do you want me to go?
2. Number 2. I can see a number 2. Might go for a number 2.
Sorry, that's my bodily fluids
That was his
stuff.
stomach.
I don't know.
Wow. Are you in number 4?
I've noticed what they are doing. They're using white light. You've seen us. We will nearly always use red light, because if we're using red flashlights, torches if you're from the UK, or even a backfiller red light, the night vision cameras, that's what they are by the looks of it, won't pick up that red light. So you can easily walk through there without, any contamination as such. But they're using white light, unless they're not night vision cameras. And not only that, they're using the white light, they're going to get a lot of dust orbs, and they're probably going to think it's spirit as well. What are people saying? Hang on a second.
How do you feel down here?
I actually feel okay right now. When we very first walked into this area though, before I even knew that this was like former cells, I actually had this really sharp pain and it was almost as if it went downwards this way through my lung.
Babs? Oh, really?
Downwards like that through to my back. It was like just a very sharp pain. I wouldn't say like something going through me like a dagger or something.
Matt's saying bugs shouldn't fly into red light, I think. I'm trying to think. Well, you know, if we're outdoors, we always encounter bugs. I don't know if they're attracted to the red light or not. I know they are to the UV light and things and to the white light, but yeah, you might be right. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm trying to think what kind of spectrum the insects are looking in, can see in, if that makes sense. It's a ghost tube app made by them. Is it? I couldn't see what it was. I'm trying to make out what camera they're looking at. Her little screen on her camera, I can't tell if she's in night vision either. I wouldn't say she was. It wouldn't the only reason they're using the white light, maybe if they was doing a lav, but you'd use a colour light. We'd use red nearly all the time. I don't know. You know, if anybody does these walkarounds like we do as well, I would always recommend getting a red light. Use red. Oh really, Babsy, yeah? SR Spookfest, how are you doing, sir? Check this video out. We're just having a look at it. Somebody's asked me to look at it, Jack, to critique it.
It was, I don't know, it was like a very uncomfortable, I don't know if it was a muscle thing, it might not even be paranormal, might not be related to anything, but it just was very uncomfortable right there in my lung.
I think,
You know, she said it was probably a muscle. Yeah, it's going to be. You can't say that's paranormal at all. I've tried. What the hell has he got on that rig? So at the top, it looks like he's got. That is actually a light by the look of it. I've got one very similar. Tony's got a bigger one. But they do different colours. It still doesn't explain why he's using white. Because of the green tinge on this, what we're watching, I would say they're filming in night vision, which still doesn't make sense why they are using a white light.
I think you might need to see a GP when we get home.
Bloody adverts!
You could so easily get lost down here though, hey?
You could. Dude, check out this dingle dangle.
Dingle
I
dangles.
don't think that's the scientific name for it.
It's a stalactite. That was a big one though.
That's what she says.
Sinner.
Sinner.
Oh, get
Oh,
away with
religious
these
word.
phone apps.
We had Bible and now sinner. The response of sinner just adds to the term Bible we received earlier and fits with the religious history of Spike Island,
Oh my
and even
gosh.
hints that the prisoners here may have been deemed as sinners. Okay, is this where the figure was?
Oh. No, not yet.
Right, where do I start? I'm not going to go into these apps. There's loads of reason why you shouldn't use mobile phone apps as evidence. But, you know, they've got a word bank and it's a ghost app. It says it in the title. Is it Ghost Tube Jack or something like that you said? I don't know. It's even got a little ghost logo in the corner with the graphic equalizer. The word bank is just going to have scary words in like that. It's not going to have random words like teabag or chocolate or mattress, anything like that, is it? It's going to have words like ghost, demon, witch, died, run. You know what I mean? Guys, please don't use phone apps. They created it. That's how they make money. I know what you're saying, but you can't use these as evidence. You really can't. Maybe we should make one of these phone apps, and just in the word bank, all we will put is everyday words like fan, spoon, fridge. It'd be really funny. It will be really funny. Somebody will link one of the words somewhere to the location. That's what everybody does with these things. Oh, there used to be a fridge in the corner. Yeah, it's right, that, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, hang on, let me just check.
Excuse me.
No, this is where it was down here.
I'd be off by myself
Not
round there.
recently.
I was just going to say a figure has been seen down here recently.
Oh, you was just going to say that, but you didn't. Right, okay. Yeah. Carry on.
I actually don't know how
Forward it a bit. She's got the phone up in her hand now, look.
Hello, my name is Amy and I'm here tonight with Jared and I would
Badger said, I reckon if these people actually experienced a true paranormal event, they would scream for mummy. Yeah, we have seen that quite a lot. A place like that, I think they've got a camera each, right? Like Tony and I do. We would take advantage of such a huge location. We'd have the two-way radios, and we would separate it. One of us would go one way, the other would go the other way. You're covering more ground that way, and you get that experience as well. But yeah, they're doing what they do, aren't they? So, what was that? Sorry. Can't y'all tell by the film on the walls? What? It's just my opinion, but I've always been dubious of phone apps due to feel they are more for entertainment purposes. You're exactly right, Bimble with Bruce. They're not the real deal. Only your opinion. I think it's most people's opinion. You can only use them as entertainment, I mean, they're making a video for YouTube and they want viewers, and it's going to be the younger generation what will watch this and think everything's real. It's not. We're older, we're more experienced. You just can't use that type of thing as evidence. Oh, let's jump the video. Well, where are we now? We're out the tunnel. We're in...
So the shadow, but it's quite interesting because some of them say that this is not part of Spike Island. This is not supposed to be here in Spike Island. One time I was here and I was at a paranormal investigation and...
What accent is that? Is that Australian mixed with something? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what accent that is, unless it is Australian.
They said it was a child, and after a while they realised this isn't a child. And as that happened, all the torches started flashing.
Hang on a minute, Jack. Check out who? Kelsey Davis. Oh, one video at a time. Badger's got a built-in BS detector. I saw that before he removed it.
Including my own torch. So, I don't know.
Guys, we've just walked into what is known as the abandoned jail. This, to me, is my favourite, least favourite spot. I say favourite, least favourite because it is actually the scariest place to me, which is why I like it. And I know that there has been a couple of photographs of what definitely could be.
So, as is in night shot, Hayes is in normal vision. Don't know why. They should both have night vision on the camera. It does kind of flatten your cameras quicker if you're using a night shot or night vision. I mean, if you've got the infrared LEDs on, it's going to drain your battery. You're going to get some bigger battery packs. That's Irish. Is it? I thought it was Australian. No, they're Australian, but they're in Ireland. Oh, so that guy was Ireland. Right, Irish. I get it. Right, what's this we're looking at? There's a photograph of what looks like to me is some kind of... I can see the legs where the cursor is, if you can see that. There's the feet. There's the legs going up. Not much of a body. I suppose that white bit could be a head. There's maybe two dots and I'm out. See, this could be pareidolia. I'm not saying it isn't a ghost or a figure, but it could be pareidolia. I don't know what's at the end of see this shot. I don't know what's the end of this, behind this doorway, what this figure is in, if it is a figure. Those white bits could be reflection of some kind of lighting. I can see the light in here. You need more photographs. You need to take more shots and see if you can replicate what is in that picture there. If it is, it's a good shot, but try and do it again to see if you can replicate it. That's what we would do. We'd maybe take a couple of shots. If we'd seen we got that in the shot, we'd bring more cameras to that particular part where they are and use different angles, maybe even some different lights. We'd use white flash, we'd use UV, we'd change the colours of the flash, use different filters. Do you want me to look at Really Haunted? Right, I'll look at that in a minute, Sue. You're going to laugh, fits of laughter when you see the DR60. Yeah, people still use it and people still pay over £1,000 for the DR60s. They're a load of shite. They really are rubbish. Yeah, I mean, I did a video with it in, I can't remember, I've probably done a few videos explaining the DR60. I mean, I won't go into it. I'll just give this a few more minutes and then we'll jump over to Really Haunted. I know it's a bit different what we're doing, but we're just trying different avenues, guys. And then I'll give you all the updates on what's going on in PSI.
Be paranormal picked up in here. So my name is Amy. I'm here tonight with Jared. If there's anyone here who wants to come out and play, please do so. This cell block, just looking down here, there's a very famous ghostly photo taken.
Whoa. Don't know if you saw those couple of frames. Let me see if I can just get it bang on and pause it. Watch.
Anyone here who wants to come out?
Stop. I'll press play and pause very quickly. I'll keep trying to get through it. We've got the white starting to show up, and there's some. I can see this on my computer screen. I don't know what it looks like on your phones, but I can actually see this. There's something black there, and let's just carry on.
Come out and play.
Stop.
Hey, please do so.
Stop. Is this guy in front of her, or is he behind her as she turned round? And as he just put his light on and turned it off, I just want to rule him out. Do you know what I mean? Tracy, thank you so much. Sorry, Raven. Excellent, thank you. You are awesome. I want to rule him out. I saw something.
This cell block, just looking down here, there's a very famous.
See, was he stood in that part right at the end of that cell block where she's showing us? Because obviously he's right up against next to her now. The film has been cut, but there is some. As they're saying, that doorway, what she's pointing a camera at, right, is where they caught that image. Now, I mean, on my monitor screen, I can see that there's things through there, what's showing up white, and there's some kind of black silhouetting going on. So I don't know what's in the room. See if she goes into the next room.
Photo taken of a figure just past this second gate here.
It wants to go through what?
Shot.
Are they still going off that friggin' phone app? She looks like a frog there, look. No disrespect.
Just got the word shot.
That could be relevant to soldiers because one of
Look, they're trying the hardest to link what this phone app is saying, the words, to the location, and a lot of people do this. You shouldn't do it.
the paranormal things here is shooting of a phantom gun. Like people can hear.
From afar. While I was sitting up, it's funny you said gunshot. I did hear a loud bang, and my first thought was could be fireworks or something like that. But there was just one. And now that I think about it, it was just one.
Can we hear the shot?
Oh, I was got a magnetic spike just here in the middle of the hallway.
Are you near Jared?
A magnetic spike here. Let's have a look. I don't know if there's any live power in the building. They may do tours during the day, so they may need the lights on. I am aware, if you can see the cursor here on the wall, plug socket, you've got the channeling there, the plastic casing, sorry, and another switch at that side. And his EMF meter's gone off right underneath it. Don't know, just saying, this is what you've got to look for. See if he mentions it or she mentions it.
Can you give us a sign, make a noise? Can you give us a word, touch one of us?
It's not replicating.
Bollocks to the adverts. Right, who are we looking at? Well, that was just jackass. Jack, you know what? I couldn't say that any of that was paranormal. I couldn't. Adverts. Really haunted. There's always explanations for everything. You've just got to look for it, which is what we're doing here. I've just quickly shown you there. Oh, Mike. Well done, Mike. VIP for 1 year as a member. They shot a scene and got the ghost in shot. I'd be a great ghost hunter. You see, that's the difference between ghost hunting and investigating. I don't want to pay for premium, Mike. I'm not tight, but I very rarely watch other videos on YouTube. I just upload them mainly. I had that trouble once I got the Chinese. Really haunted. We'll go off Really Haunted's newest video, which was 1 day ago, and it is labelled, I wasn't ready for this, poltergeist activity is getting bad. And I'm going to try my hardest not to shout and swear at the screen. So in the comments, what's he put? While poltergeist activity on this night, again things moving in the kitchen, which seems to have been very active lately. I know these. Is it Lee? Lee's known for faking massively. He's getting quite clever at it. He does a lot of video editing, CGI, masking. You name it, he can do it. So I know it's going to be fake, pretty much whatever it is. Oh, you've had 1,000 hours. Mike. Right, Mike. Just press play on one of our playlists and just leave it running. Cool. Prepare to laugh. So I have actually debunked 2 or 3 of these over a year ago, and I kind of left it at that because I pretty much knew he was fake. But here we go. Right. So the loft hatch is rattling like hell. We can't see who's up there. Let's see if he's going to show us if anybody's up there, or if we can detect any camera cuts where he cuts it, allows the person to come down, and then starts the camera again. But Lee has got very clever at it. It may be hard to detect the cuts. Let's have a look. I noticed the board, the loft hatch is pressed down. Somebody's up there and they're putting the weight on it. As he went like that to stop it, they felt that, so they just stopped with the weight on. Probably his wife. So the light wasn't working. He's not going to have a look, which is what normal investigators would do. Look for any cut. What? What's he cut it for? So we're downstairs. If that was me, or even you guys, I'm sure you would want to know what was in the loft. You'd run, get a chair or some step ladders and have a look with a camera. Listen for Lee to tap on the wall before he comes out of the bedroom. Right. What's he putting on?
So-
Rosaries.
Just put that on. I'm just in the bedroom,
All right.
just getting some moisturiser for my face.
I shouldn't laugh. No, I don't. I'm not going to insult him. Let's just carry on.
Um,
Fucking advert.
as I've come out,
I'm just in the bedroom. Why is he going upstairs? There's a lot. I've noticed this before in Lee's footage. There's a lot of cuts. Badger once heard a tap on his sink in the bathroom.
the attic has started shaking again.
Attic.
I think
It's a loft. I'm Badger. Yeah, I mean, I pulled this Lee token before about holy water and things. I did a full video on how it's made and what it is. Other people have debunked him. He's never been to church. What, you know, you've got to have faith. He certainly hasn't. I mean, Rosary's a Catholic as well.
it probably lasted 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm not gonna make jokes. Carry on. I'll be accused of bullying, and I'm not gonna do that. We're looking at this because who was it who asked me? It was Sue. Sue Mackey asked me to have a look. We're not gonna bully Lee. We're looking at it. Although some of the things he says do make me laugh, I can't help it.
And stopped. That camera's on, and I did put my hand on this. Yeah, I did put my hand on it, and it was still going.
It stopped. Right, grab some step ladders and have a look. Stick your head up there. See if you can see a ghost. What was that? He had to give his wife time to get out the attic. Yeah, that's why he cut the video. Right. I'm going to forward it because you're going to rabbit on about the attic for a bit. What's he got there? Let's have a look.
This was a bunch of this was pulled off over there, and I didn't see anything on the screen because I wasn't paying attention. But when I've reviewed the footage back today, there was something.
Let's have a look then.
I think it was a green one. It kind of starts like one of them creepy crawly ones, but then it stands up.
Yeah, Soul Sister said it's okay, harmless to see the humour in things. I know, but I don't want to be labelled as a debunker because I'm not a debunker. I'm an investigator. I'm looking at this from a paranormal investigator's point of view. And I'm not a bully, but some of the, like I said, some of the things he says and just comes out with without thinking make me laugh.
But the physically seeing something
All right,
comical
Lee.
at times. Because
All right.
I have nothing planned. See what happens. Might listen to some music or what.
I'm just looking at the frame there to see if I can see any kind of reflection of string present. And like I said, over the last year especially, he's got really good at editing and hiding things. It wouldn't be difficult to set that up. See if there's any giveaways. One more time. Oh, Lee, we don't want to listen to you. I'm going to try press pause very quickly. I'm looking for any shimmer of light. Normally, the thread, what they use, this invisible thread. I wouldn't say fishing line because fishing line's a bit thicker. It gives off a shimmer in light or even night vision. So that's what I'm looking for at the minute. The things on top of the cupboard go first, straight away that goes, which leads me to believe they're using two different lines of thread here, connected to one hand, and as it's probably his wife, to be honest. She'll be off camera somewhere. She's probably underneath the camera, knowing his wife, or even a better place. See where these stools are, the kitchen worktops. We can't see behind it. So she probably got one thread in one hand, one in the other to pull the clothesline, the clothes thing down, and she goes pulls like that very quickly. That is, I mean, that's how, if we was to replicate it, we could do it. That said, it's clever the way he's used it. It's a white towel. So it's not using the black thread because I would see it. Part of this clothes thing is out of shot as well. The way it goes over, it could be pushed as well. So I'm already getting a few different ways this could be replicated. When there's things like this, you've got to use logic. You've got to look at things and think, how is he doing it? Not, it's paranormal. Don't ever think it's paranormal. As investigators, you should be thinking, how are they doing it? Look like strings on top of the oven. I know, Stella, I know it's been debunked numerous times. I've been asked to look at it by Sue, so we're having a look. The angle of the camera seems like it's hard in the corner of the room. Exactly, Bruce. I've just seen your comment. That's what I just thought then. And concentrating on top of the oven. I swear, you saw a wire top of the oven. Top of the oven. Where the extractor is, you mean? Coming down, the metal extractor. You see, I was looking at the clothes, the white towel. because this can be fake. You can fake this type of thing using a very thin black cotton, because that wouldn't give you that reflection in the camera or the infrared. So that hards the wire, but because there's a white towel, we would see it. Let's look where Sue is saying above the cooker. It's difficult to see. Look again. There is dust in the air. I have seen that on the screen, but that's not the glimmer from a fishing line. So that, whatever it is being pulled forward, which is the direction it would go if somebody was hiding behind that worktop, crouched down, pulling some string. I mean, they could have ran the string. There's like, I don't know if you can see, there's like the line going down, probably that's an open to a cupboard or an extractor or some kind of filter. They could run a thin line down there and you wouldn't see it. It's very well hidden. This is what I said, he's getting better at hiding things. I'm also looking now to see if there's any sign of editing, masking, as that item is falling off the top of the cupboard. See if there's any, I call it glitches, where noticeable editing has been done. Stop. Whoa. Stop. I'm seeing a bit of pixelation on this bigger screen. Could be two cameras masking. When you're doing a mask, I mean, he's putting videos out practically every day. It's going to be time consuming if he's using two cameras and editing and masking on two different lots of footage, if you know what I mean. This particular camera is using, it would try and do it all on one, because it'd be too time consuming to do masking and hard all the crap edges what you get through masking. I thought I saw some pixelation at the top of the cupboard there as I was playing. I was just trying to watch that back. That is dust, what you're seeing there fly across. Did I see a wire then? If you guys are watching this on a bigger screen, I may be wrong here, but I'm thinking I can see a string where it's lost tension. As that object's come down, there's a visible, can you see a line there? Let's see if that line disappears when I press play. You know what I mean? That string has been tight, and we can't see it when it's tight. And as they've pulled it, the objects come down and that string becomes loose because it's lost that tension. I think I can see a line where the cursor is there. Maybe wrong. Let me just press play. It's gone. That was possibly a LAN. What's that? Bimble with Bruce, do this at your house, right? Set something up. Try both different methods. What I'm not masking and video editing. I'm on about like using invisible thread or even black cotton. Try it in the daylight, normal vision, and then try it again when it's a bit darker. If you can, make the room dark in night vision, and just look at the differences. But make a video, upload it so we can see it. You've slowed it to 0.25. Pessimistic idealism. Hello. I mean, we all know Really Haunted is fake, but we're just looking to see how he's done this one. Looking for masking. If he's masked it, it's a really good mask, to be honest. It's difficult to see any kind of... I thought I saw pixelation towards the top of the cupboard after the item flew down, and I'm only quickly looking at a video on YouTube with you guys at the same time. I haven't got this in my video editor, so I can't zoom at this particular moment, but I don't want to lose the live stream, you see, so I'm just looking at it like that. What time is it? Oh, we've been an hour looking at this. I know he's fake. We're just looking at how he's doing it. We're not going to rib him for it. He's making videos, but like I said, that looks like a double oven. You got the glass door at the bottom, the one at the top, and some. These look like either a towel or oven gloves. There was a white line there which has gone. It looked like string losing its tension. That's what it looked like to me. You guys may want to look back and check that out. So yeah, I mean, it's been interesting. Let me shrink this. So it is back on our channel. We're back on the PSI channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Just follow us. Watch some of the videos. It really does help. Oh, before I go, I've got to give everybody updates. It is about a 15-second delay. I'm watching it on my phone at the same time as well. I'm always looking for the join button. I'm not going to have a join button because it's my channel. So there's a join button somewhere where it says membership, community and all that sort of thing. I don't know where it is. It's round there. Oh, it's there. Look, there's the join button next to all these lovely smiling faces. If you want to join, there's a lot of videos on there. What are for members only, VIPs we call them, because you're very important people. Have a look. There's the Annabelle project, brilliant project we all did. You need to watch them. So looking at that picture, what I put that picture up for a reason a while ago. That's a crow, and some other weird stuff. This is actually at the Ancient Ram Inn. This crow is hanging from the ceiling. We are off to the Ancient Ram Inn in August, towards the end of August, and we'll be going live from there. I'm not sure if I can get a signal all the way around the building, but sorry, I was just looking at the comments there. Not sure if I can get a signal all the way around the Ancient Ram Inn, but if we can't, I'll leave the live stream where we can get a signal. We invited some popular people. A few of them were a bit scared to come because they were what we would call ghost hunters and we're investigators. And I think they were a bit afraid that we would say it's not paranormal. Them cat balls flashing are not paranormal. And I think there's a bit worried we debunk everything. We don't debunk everything. We just look for logical explanation, which is what an investigator should do. So a few people turned our fantastic offer down. Excuse me. I know we had Mike and Badger coming at one point, but things happen. So now it is just me, Tony, and a big surprise, Willow. Willow's coming. So it's going to be a cool evening. We've got a hell of a drive to get up there. I'm just looking what's being held for review. So we're going to do conducting some experiments there. We're going to sweep the area. We're going to do what we call it a sweep. That's basically baseline testing. We'll go around the building to see what it looks like. Or not so much what it looks like, but what readings we're getting from our meters and sound recorders and things. And we baseline it at that. We take baseline readings, and that way, if anything else happens, we can compare the two. Do you know what I mean? We're going to be taking the Tesla coil, all kinds of static generators. And we're going to be we're doing lone vigils, the PSI method, and quite a lot of different things. So it's going to be cool. That said, we're going to hopefully be live this Sunday as well. So I am just reading the comments, what people aren't putting. Don't forget, on your way out, guys, just hit the subscribe button. Follow us on the next live. We'll be going in the Delapole. I don't know if we're going in the woods. I know Willow wanted to try the second part of the woods. Or if the building's still there, we may go in the building. The haunted hospital, as we termed it. So I know I'm just watching the live back on my phone. There is a massive delay. I don't know why. So I'm going to get going. Thank you all for watching this evening. And see you again hopefully on Sunday. Any questions, leave them below this live video. If you're one of the mods, we talk in the messenger group anyway, so excuse me. I'll catch you real soon, guys. Take care. See if I can close this down now. See you soon, guys.